I am actually not that great of a videographer. Today I wanted to touch on two kind of ideas that I feel like a lot of videographers and photographers and anyone kind of in the creative niche I feel like seems to struggle with nowadays. And I feel like these issues are because of social media and the short form content being released nowadays. There is so much around grind culture and working 16-hour days nonstop, and that's all you do is just work, and not live out your life really that much. Now, what kind of got me thinking about these ideas is I recently went to Philadelphia for a film shoot. I can't say much more because of NDAs that I'm signed under. NDAs are just non-disclosure agreements, so you're not supposed to talk about the project or like what's in the project mostly, or share the content around it. But me and my brother recently went to Philadelphia, and I was thinking why some videographers kind of tend to get jobs and gigs that aren't really the best at videography. Not to be like rude, but just they're not at the highest point that they probably could be, versus these really skilled ones don't really get a whole lot of freelance work. Now, number one is gotta be effort. And when I say effort, I don't mean the work you're putting in. It's more of smart effort is kind of what I like to call it. Now, smart effort, the difference between just normal effort and kind of this smart effort idea is both are working about the same amount, probably about 8 hours a day. Now, if you guys are thinking, oh, 8 hours, that's not enough to work on your business, let me explain, and we'll get to the next point, which will actually tie into all of this. So take the smart effort guy. He's going to work about the same amount, but at the end of the day, he's going to reflect and look at possibly what could have been improved on previous videos, previous short films, if you guys are making short films, and just previous work in general. Versus the normal effort guy, he's just gonna use that extra time to put in more effort towards some more content, essentially, maybe starting to write a next script or something like that, and not really reflecting. Now, the reason that this is super important is when you are in this smart effort and you're trying to see what you could have done better or how you could have improved, you're going to learn things. And by learning different aspects about yourself and possibly what could have made your film better, your content better, you're constantly learning. Now, there's a really good saying that I heard that if you're not learning, you're unlearning. Now, put me as an example for this. I went to St. George a couple weeks ago and took some photos with some friends. These photos were complete trash in my opinion. They were not good at all. And that was because I haven't, for the past about year, I would say, really gone out and taken photos. And I'm not saying just pulling out my camera and being like, oh, that's a cool shot, let's just grab that real quick. I mean like actually going out and practicing photos, working on better framing, better lighting, better placement of people or products. And what this actively does is it keeps your brain constantly just learning and growing and getting better at what you do. And this is a much healthier state, and I promise that it will definitely 100% guarantee make you a better filmmaker, content creator, and just creative in general. Now, moving on to the next point is you got, this smart effort idea. Now you kind of have to balance this. If your effort level is 12 plus hours a day, I think you're pushing yourself a little too far. Now, let me paint a scenario. Maybe this has happened to you where you find something that you really like, filmmaking or anything like that. You work 12 hours a day, immediately you start just grinding your butt off, and you get to 2 weeks and you're burnt out. This happens so much. This happened with me multiple times because I never really figured out how to balance my work life, if you would. Now, what I see a lot on social media is these influencers saying, here's how to blow up in 2 months, grind really hard, post this many times a week. And the issue is most of these people are trying to sell you on something else, like their product or their service. So it's very easy to fall into this trap of, okay, I'm gonna start grinding, 12 hours a day, I'm sitting myself down, and then that's all you're doing for 2 weeks and the burnout comes. Now, the best way I've found to avoid this, and this has worked flawlessly for me, it's helped me actually create better content, it lets my mind just kind of reset during the week, is I actually don't work 7 days a week. Sometimes even I work mostly like 5 days a week to 6. I treat my schedule kind of like a 9 to 5. I wake up early in the morning and then I work until about a certain time, but if I need to get something finished up or wrapped up or a thumbnail done or something like that, I will spend the time after to, obviously finish that so I don't mess myself up on the next day's content. And then once I hit a certain point, I have 5:30 is set to be gym. I have no excuses. At 5:30, I will be at the gym. And what this does is just helps you take a break, take a step back, reset, and you don't even have to do the gym. You could go on a run, you could read a book, you can meditate, you can just find some point in the day, preferably later, so morning, do all your work, and if you have a 9 to 5 job already, just spend a few hours, get some stuff done, and then at the end of the day, just wind down, reset, enjoy some time with your friends. Go out, I don't know, get dinner with your friends, go bowling, take someone out, like find something that will just reset your brain so that you can be ready the next day, full of ideas, full of excitement, energy, and it's just, I promise you, it is so much better than just working nonstop, 12 hours, go to bed, wake up, rinse and repeat. It's not very motivating, and it really, really gets you to a fast burnout stage. If I was just gonna finish up on these two topics, you know, work hard and work smart, but really, really balance your life. Enjoy your life a little bit. Don't just focus so much on work. There's way more to life than just working your butt off. Obviously, still put in the hard work and still be smart about your work and put in the effort, but just don't push yourself too much. Know your limits and have a point in your day where you just mentally reset. That's really all I wanted to talk about today. It's just been a really big topic for me recently, and it just really hurts to see a lot of people that I know put in some effort for 2 weeks, and me myself, I feel disappointed sometimes too, where I put in effort for 2 weeks and I just burn out, or I see other people burn out. It makes me sad. So I think this is a really good topic for a lot of you. If you guys like this video, make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below if you guys agree with me, and let me know if there's anything else that you guys do to help keep your work-life balance and stay motivated. We will see you guys in the next video.